Okay, so it was a pretty close game tonight, especially when you consider where both teams are in the standings. How do you feel about the game?
I thought our girls played hard. I don't think we played together really well. I thought we were disjointed in our unity and togetherness. And give Nipissing full credit. They have to play hard, right? They're a young group. They lack some experience, but what they lack in experience, they make up for effort and energy.
Knowing the difference in the standings between the teams mentally, do you think that played a part in the game?
No, I think we've got to really approach the games the same way. We come with resolve, and whether you got 20 wins or 0 wins, we're going to come and do our thing. And today, I think some of their tactics sort of got into us a little bit, and it slowed us down, and we got into our own heads.
The Lakers had a full court press, which caused a couple of tough turnovers and mistakes, particularly in the first quarter. What did you tell your team to do in order to adjust?
Just do what we do what we're supposed to do. I don't think we were playing 2-on-5 against the press because our back row, our people behind the press, weren't doing what they're supposed to do. So our 2 guards had to fend off the 5 guys. So that's basically just get back to what we had to do, and that's when we started breaking a little bit better.
Tonight you were missing Victoria Hine. She's been huge offensively and also for grabbing rebounds. How did that affect the game?
What we lost in Victoria Hine, Mandy was inserted into the lineup, so it's the first time she's been back since Christmas. So Vic is a starter. She knows what's going on. She plays hard. She has a knack to be able to get boards, and she competes. So obviously we do miss her, but people will get injured. People will need some days rest. It's up to the rest of the team. We've got a capable team. The next person up, and we've got to be able to maintain and come out and compete with the same resolve that we talk about that we want to do.
Yeah, on that note, quite a few girls saw the court tonight. Why did you choose to do that?
I just thought that we weren't getting the energy that we were expecting, and we weren't getting the consistency, and we weren't getting the togetherness. So, we kind of feel that if that's not happening, we're not talking, we're not sprinting, we're not doing playing with energy, we must be tired. So we just sub people in. Whenever we get tired, on to the next person steps up. That's been our philosophy. That will continue to be our philosophy. So when people are demonstrating fatigue and lack of focus, then you do need a rest, and we'll get other people in.
And what do you need to focus on for tomorrow against Laurentian?
We're going to need a full team effort. We're going to need a focused effort for 40 minutes, and we're going to need to play together from the tip of the ball, minute 1 to minute 40. If we don't have that, Laurentian's a very good team. They were up on Ryerson at their place for 3 quarters. They had a chance to win that Toronto game in regulation. So they're vastly improved since we played them at the beginning of the season.
It was a pretty close game, especially when you consider both teams and where they are in the standings. Mm-hmm. How do you personally feel about tonight?
I feel we came out very flat off the start, and we had trouble then getting back after that. We underestimated them a bit, I think, because last year when we played them, we took care of them pretty easily, and then we're kind of expecting the same outcome this year, and obviously they've changed just as we have. So yeah, underestimating them and coming out flat, and then I think that just led to the close game.
You were down following the first quarter, and it kind of seemed to take a bit of time for the team to find your groove. Mm-hmm. Why do you think that was?
I think our confidence was shot a bit, and we just started getting into our heads, and then that kind of led us to just make a lot of errors and just not focus on our normal game. We had a few early turnovers, a few early fouls, and then just it kind of kept building building up sort of all those errors and things. And then just bringing our confidence down and just not feeling comfortable in our sets. We just had to really just take a step back kind of and just stop and focus and regroup before we came back out, like after the first quarter it was, I think. But yeah, once we settled down a bit, I think we got back into what our normal style of play is like.
So the Lakers were defending really well, and numerous times the clock was counting down to the last second before you guys could get a shot. How did you personally get past that and manage to be one of the top scorers tonight?
I think just making sure I was constantly moving off the ball, just finding open lanes, making sure that I was cutting, and just always kind of staying active out there so that if I needed to be that person that took the last shot, I was making sure that I was open and I was available for it.
What do you guys need to focus on when you face Laurentian tomorrow?
Definitely we need to focus on minimizing our turnovers, making sure that we stay in our sets and that we're running our plays to perfection. I'd also say on defense, making sure that we're getting those stops and rebounds and keeping the transition up.
8 wins in a row. How do you keep it going?
We just got to keep working hard and just not let it get to our heads. We got to take every game like as it comes and just not thinking about the next one.